Hello and welcome to another live stream of our McLaren F1 Manager series, and we're heading into a pretty short stream this evening. We are just looking to prepare the car and look at the design, manufacture, and effectively prepare the car as we head into practice in Austria. So we're not going to get into qualifying in the race today, so it's just a short stream, and then we'll be back Friday to jump into the live stream with qualifying in the race. So just having a look at our car inspection results to begin with, and it looks like we've got a front wing failing on car 1 and suspension on car 2, so we're going to have to replace those straight away. So suspension. There we go. Right, we should be good now on those. Just have a look at what we are manufacturing. We've got no manufacturer. We got design on a rear wing. So we probably do want to manufacture another front wing. Probably a couple, because we're not going to design any new ones. And what was the suspension looking like as well on that? We've only got 2, so probably want to get another suspension underway as well. Suspension. Normal. Lovely jubbly. Right. So, got those 2 manufacturing projects underway. We've got design work on a new rear wing that we'll complete in 1 day, so we'll get that in the car. I'm probably just going to keep replacing the design work that finishes, if that makes sense. So when this design project completes, we will start a fresh design project. So it's going to be 3 research products to 1 design, and then we may drop the design altogether in a couple of races time, but we're still doing a lot of research compared to our design. So I think apart from that, pretty good to forward on. Right, that rear wing is now completed. So let's have a look at the manufacture on that. So normal, it's 3 days. Yeah, pretty quick on the rear wings, isn't it? So we may as well go for 4 of those. And we'll get 2 on the car for our next race. Just confirmation the rear wing is done. Board level, boardroom has been done to level 1, so we didn't have a boardroom before. So that just gives us some race confidence gain as well. We've done a bit of facilities in the last episode, which was that boardroom and also the CFD simulator. It's going to be ready in 49 days, which is going to give us quite a significant boost as well. So that's quite a biggie that we've done. Just confirmation there, the boardroom. So effects, let's say race confidence gain, a little bit of monthly upkeep, but nothing too serious on that front. Okay, we've got a chassis and side pods apparently in low stock. Is that just because we've got 3 in there though? Let's have a look. Chassis, we were 3 to be honest with you. Pretty happy with that. We've got spares of an older model, which isn't great, but if worse comes to worse and we have a couple of cars smash up in the race, we have got some spare specs there. Oh, sugar. I wanted to research complete on the front wing. I wanted to we had that design work complete and we didn't replace it. So first of all, design. So I think we'll go for a suspension. Next ATR is one. We may as well wait an extra day actually, because we're going to get a new ATR period. So let's save that for a day. Have a look. Rules and regulations, that's what I was looking at. So these are the 2024 changes. So no effect on the chassis. Front wing, as you see, quite big on the low speed. Rear wing, underfloor and suspension. So that's what we want to focus on. Both wings, underfloor and suspension. so we've got a new ATR period now, so we can start that work. So we want to do that design. And we'll go for a suspension. So medium, we're still suffering on the high speed, aren't we? Cooling. Cooling is bad though, we need to try and get that up a little bit. Let's go with that. With 3 engineers. Normal, that's going to take 34 days. So, as I say, research, it's affecting both these wings next year. We've already done one on the front wing, so I think it's right that we go and attack one now on the rear. Low speed is where the biggest hit is going to be, so that's really what we focus on, followed by medium. Happy with that. Let's put the 4 remaining engineers on that research project. Lovely jubbly. Right, so we've got 1 design project, which we'll keep with just the 1 to 4. 1 design against 4 research. That's all that's going to be done before the Austrian Grand Prix. As I say, very heavy into our research now against those effects that are going to affect the cars, but certainly on low speed, 30% difference. As we said, looking at next year, so as we can see, it's 10% on the high speed, 20% on medium, 30% on low speed. So we're going to focus on both wings, front and rear, for 2024 underfloor and suspension. So we're well underway with that now. That's just our spare parts being completed, which we'll need. No, the pit crew's exhausted, that's not good. Right, William Joseph. I think we will keep with William Joseph, really. I think just keep it as a season. That's see if he's happy as is. He wants more. Okay. He wants more, does he, than 1.5? What is, he's 84. These guys are going to be expensive, aren't they? But we might as well do some scouting on them. It's worth knowing, at least, what he's asking for compared to the best. So we won't renew that straight away. Is he gonna want similar, I'd imagine? There's only one engineer for research. I didn't know that. I'll bear that in mind. I did not know that. You want to avoid the start date. You want the start date to be next season to avoid. Yeah. Got that one. But yeah, I didn't know about the one engineer. So I will give that a go. I've got some rest days coming up though. Go. I think we can still reach Q2. Not too sure on that at the moment because where we're at with the car. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we are dropping a little bit now in terms of our designs dropped off. But cornering still around 6 on the grid probably, so there's still a chance for us to continue to get some points. Let's head in then to the Austrian Grand Prix. Say shorter stream on a Tuesday, so I'll probably just get free practice and then we'll head back Friday to jump into the race, qualifying the race. Only a few days now until we actually get some real F1 cars back on the track, which I'm very much looking forward to. Although it's very much seeming what the everyone is saying, as it looks like the Red Bulls are going to be quite a bit ahead. But we're clear for Friday. We're sprint weekend, aren't we, actually, here? So what we'll probably do then is practice and qualify and save sprint and race double for Friday's stream, which is going to be heavy rain, so that's going to be interesting. Right, so we need to nail these. We need to nail these setups pretty quickly in this first practice session. Just trying something there. Did I put... yeah. Right, let's just put some of these warm parts. This gearbox is near enough gone. Oh. Just trying to make these parts last the whole season where we can. Save on the old finances. We're coming up to halfway stage, so we should be pretty good on the gearboxes. Might need a new engine, but we'll see. Right, pretty happy with that. Let's head into practice. Yeah, then we'll send Oscar out first. And closely followed by Lando. Let's see if we can nail some setups pretty quickly here. But yeah, I am looking forward to Bahrain this weekend. I mean, I think everyone expected Red Bull to be ahead. I mean, they were so ahead last year. They had so much more time to focus on their cars, so it would be bizarre if they weren't. But I'm just hoping they're not miles ahead, because it's going to be, unless you're a Red Bull fan, of course, but it's going to be pretty demoralising to rock up to Bahrain and they're just miles ahead, because it's almost like, oh, well, that's that season gone to bed. And pretty much, I don't think these cars...
Something seems wrong.
I don't think these cars are going to evolve too madly next year, because next year will be the last season before the 2026 reg, so people aren't going to want to go too mad on 2025. They'll be pushing for 2026, so pretty much guarantee if Red Bull dominate this season, they will in 2025 as well. Let's get this first bit of feedback then.
And Lando, how's the balance? How's the balance?
That's always a good start.
Is everything okay with the car? It doesn't feel right.
Right.
Okay, understood.
So... Austria Race the game allows you to put old parts in and see about plays. Yeah, good point, because that is something I normally forget. Well, actually, I don't normally forget, but I am prone to a memory lapse. So, yeah, same. I normally run sprint weekends, the older parts as well, across all practice sessions where I can. Just waiting for Oscar to come back in. Yeah, I really don't want to be starting any races with these parts on, because they're pretty mullered. Actually, this was great on the rear wing angle, pretty much the main thing for the straight. So front wing angle definitely has come down. Let's try that for now.
So this is what
Joe
happened.
runs wide.
Joe Guan Yu is the focus here. And nearly, just running wide.
Nothing too serious there. Let's get Lando back out. And Oscar. I'm just trying to get these setups as close as possible, because obviously practice 2, it doesn't allow us to change full setup on the car, so I'll use practice 2 for the track acclimatization. Let's just see how close we can get these setups. I don't think we'll have enough time to get him in and out for a full set of feedback. Definitely not.
How's the balance? How's the balance?
It's great for Lando, so I'm just going to keep him out.
It's a cool car to drive.
He's
Okay,
happy.
message understood.
What's Oscar saying? Right, that's
Any
great for
feedback?
Oscar as well. Cool. Happy with that, to be honest with you. That's a good result. 84%. Tweak the wing a bit, but I mean, is it worth it for 84%? I'm inclined to probably just keep where we are. I'll take 84% and just head for the track line to 84 on both, yeah, so I'm happy with that, to be fair. Yeah, I know, the sprint weekends are hard, aren't they? Due to the limitations on how much you can set the car up. It's,
Oscar, how's the tyre doing now? Still stable?
I mean, the first sprint of the year...
Struggling with front.
Copy, copy.
Oh,
It helps when it's done.
Let's have a look at the action. It's
Oscar,
all at the final
tyres
four.
wearing.
Oh no! Why'd they go? Perhaps.
Yeah, the first sprint in of this series I'm doing, the setups were absolutely awful. So that's yeah, that's a much better improvement, to be fair. 84% on both, I'd take that. Probably tweak it and maybe get it up to 90, but then I could go the other way. How long's left? 5 minutes. Is he going to get a puncture? We'll risk it.
Doing a good job so far.
We'll
How are the
risk it.
tyres?
Tires are going.
Yes.
And he's got a puncture, but that's fine. We've got 40 seconds left, so that's no issue.
It's a checkered flag.
Brilliant. So to be fair, pretty happy with that. 84% car setup, car parts knowledge, 100% on both. So that's pretty good. Right, let's put these
Welcome everyone.
parts back on. Alright, let's put these back on. I mean, the ERS, not too bad actually, might as well just keep using that. Well, we didn't put this new rear wing on. I'm going to do it. I know they're not going to have the car parts knowledge on that now, but completely forgot to put the new rear wing on, so we may as well do that. It's going to help us. Right. Let's have a look. Car parts. All getting a bit worn, but they should be alright for now. Gearboxes, yeah, should be alright for this weekend, hopefully. Right, let's head in to Q1 then.
Sessions should be starting now.
Get a quick banker lap in for both of them. Pretty good for traffic there as well. Sonoda.
Remember, the delta needs to be negative at the end of the lap.
I think Piastri might have just
Keep
caught
your pace up
Sonoda at the end there.
Copy.
Just send Oscar on some scrub sets straight away. Yeah, that's better. He's within a tenth now of Lando. Are we at risk here? I think we need to go again, really. Right, let's have a look then what we can do. Hopefully we can hit some green sectors here, because Piastri's right on the bubble.
I lost drive or something.
ERS
I'll keep
damage.
you updated.
That's not ideal then. Maybe we will have to replace that. Certainly for the race, we might have to buy a new part going forward on that. Green sector though for Lando, yellow for Oscar. Do you have traffic there? I'm not sure. Got a bit now. And yellow middle sector for Lando, so we might not be going faster here.
It's a checkered flag.
End of session. Is Lando going to set a quicker time? Yes. Piastri has as well. Much quicker in the end there. Had a good final, middle and final sector there. Just waiting for the... So yeah, through to Q2 then. Great little lap from Oscar in the end. Very tight up there between sort of Ocon and 7th all the way down. Any surprises here? Not really. So, yeah, looks like we might have a fight on to get through to Q3, but let's have a look what we can do. I'm just going to scrub set to begin with. But yeah, it would be
Track should be green now.
it would be guttering in Bahrain if the Red Bulls are miles out in front. As I say, apart from if you are a Red Bull fan, but I fully expect them to be out in front. But hopefully it's 3-4 tenths, something like that. Then
Drive to
you've
the
got
Delta.
maybe a bit of a development race on.
Box this lap, cool the car.
Cool.
Just keep an eye on the Delta. The Delta needs to be negative at the end of the lap.
I can
Right, so let's
recharge
get
on
these
and
guys
box
in,
this
and
lap.
then we will
Copy.
go on board for their second runs. Yeah, he might have got a bit of a tow. It's always a risk though, isn't it, when you're out in traffic, if you can get a tow or you get held up. But certainly wasn't too bad there at all for Oscar. Yeah, and he's a little bit off here, although they're both on scrub, so let's just see what we can do. And what the cut-off here? Do we go under 2 minutes and still get them out here? I want to risk it. Norris going to get to the line. I think he is. It's going to be pretty tight though. "20 seconds for Lando." Yeah, he's fine. Right, here we go then. Oh yeah, same. Ferrari look pretty quick, don't they, on their 1 lap pace? Sort of similar to last year. Charles was pretty hot on his qualifying, but they just haven't got that race pace. And then Mercedes have always seemed the other way the last few years. They can be pretty shocking in qualifying, but then they come alive in the race. But see, it would be nice, as I say, full expect. Oh, I say Red Bull, Max. Red Bull in Perez's hand is a little bit different, isn't it? But full expect Max to be leading the way on Saturday, as it is this year, isn't it? In Bahrain, yeah, Saturday's race. Yeah, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, if they can be within maybe 3-4 tenths a lap, I'd take that. Got 2 green sectors here, so we're going quicker, which is good. Let's see what Piastri can do as he comes across the line. Not fast enough to get out of the bottom 5. What about Lando? Yes, but we've still got others to come. So Lando's in Q3. We've got Ocon and the Williams coming across the line. Lando's gone quicker than Hamilton. What's Ocon saying? Oh, Ocon's jumped us. And Albon's jumped us. We are going out in Q2. Sargent. And then we've got Gasly. Looks like Gasly's not on a hot lap by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's a
isn't
good day.
in that.
Thanks for all the effort.
11th and 15th, not too bad though, where we are now in our development of the car. We are, say, not necessarily going backwards, but we're not really developing the car, so we're going to start losing pace again to Alpine and Williams. So we will start the sprint in 11th and 15th. Let's see what happened in Q3. What a surprise. Max Verstappen on pole, Charles Leclerc in second, Perez third, Sainz fourth, Stroll fifth, Ocon sixth, Russell seventh, Alonso eighth, K-Mag. Good result for K-Mag and Haas. Was Hulkenberg out in Q1? I can't remember. I'll have a look. K-Mag ninth, Albon 10th. Yeah, Hulkenberg out in Q1. K-Mag ninth for Haas. We finish 11th and 15th. Right, let's continue this. We can put these back on, can't we, without penalty? Q2. Oh, sugar, what am I doing here? Lost my mind. Losing my mind. Yeah, keep with that. That's the thing with testing. You never know, do you? You can't go by the times, but you kind of go by the other team's reactions. It seems pretty comprehensive that everyone thinks Red Bull's ahead, but I mean, as I say, that was really a given compared to where they were last year. They, you know, they could give up developing 2023's car sort of halfway through the season, so, or earlier than that probably. They were just so dominant. Let's go with that. But yeah, there seems to be different opinions, and there some people think they're as much as eight tenths for a second ahead. Some think it's between 3 and 4 tenths. So if it's 3 and 4 tenths, I think 3 to 4 tenths would be pretty happy with that, to be fair. You also don't know what other parts they're going to put on the car for the actual race weekend. We've seen that before in years gone by, you know, testing. If they're pretty confident with everything that aligns with the wind tunnel, then they may not put everything they want for the full test, so we'll see, but we'll soon know after qualifying on Friday. I'll be pretty confident that's going to be a Red Bull of Max Verstappen on pole. It's just be interesting to see how far behind everyone else is. Let's just forward this on. So I'd say probably going to finish the stream here after practice. And then we'll be back on Friday as we head into the sprint race in Austria and the full race.
Right, let's follow the action now at turn 7. Just a bit too wide at that
Bottas
point.
running wide. Oh, virtual safety car. What's going on here then?
Oh dear, a crash.
Ooh,
There's been a
Fernando.
crash.
What's Fernando up to? Ooh, very nasty for Fernando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The team glued to the monitors And watching them.
And he's jogging over to the monosays. He's in a rush there, isn't he, to get to that monitor. Alonso's out of practice too.
Virtual safety car ending.
Yep, copy.
Virtual safety car. Delta positive.
Yep, copy.
And we've had a crash on track.
So Leclerc is in the barrier.
Well, Charles now.
Debris.
This is a similar instance to Fernando. Looks like it. Carbon copy. Pretty much. Jesus, check that corner for a bit of oil, will you? Charles and Fernando both off in turn 1 into the barrier. Both out practice 2. It's been a bit mixed up practice here of incidents.
Virtual safety car ending.
Let's hope that's the end of it and we can just run now to the end. How much tire life we've got here? 60%.
There could be some light spots of rain.
Copy.
Okay, might have to pit though for some wets or inters. Just run it and see how that starts to fall on the track. Watch the millimeter of rain.
Something seems wrong.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay, understood.
Might as well call them in because it doesn't look like it's going to dry. It looks like that's coming down pretty quick.
Yep, copy.
Alright, let's get Lando back out on some inters. Good practice for him because it looks like it's going to be a wet sprint and race. Hopefully there'll be some interchangeable conditions. Might give us a chance of a shock result. Hopefully we can just run these now to the end. But yeah, pretty, as I say, interested to see the end of qualifying and see... Oh, there's full wets now, to be fair. It's drenched out there. Yeah, end of quali on Friday. Oh, the Wise King is here. It's going well, how are you? Yeah, Friday evening we'll see exactly where everyone is in the pecking order and by how much. And hopefully it's not too far off the Red Bulls, and those behind, hopefully Ferrari, Mercedes and McLaren, all pretty closely matched. That'll be pretty good. So 15 minutes left of this wet session and then we'll bring the stream to a close. We'll be back on Friday for live sprint race and live full race. And as I say, looks like it's going to be a wet one, so we may be able to get a pretty good result. As Yuki has a little spin on turn 1. Keeps out of the barrier though.
Oh.
Unlike Charles and Fernando, who are already out of this practice session. Just streamed... Oh, right, yeah. But I've never streamed on TikTok, so I don't know what the audience is like. But yeah, not too bad. We've had a couple in and out of here. Dino, who's a regular, has been in here chatting away, so yeah, not been too bad. Just a short stream really on tonight, just to get it set up for Friday, really. Was that just TikTok, or was that are you multi-streaming?
no more rain in pit lane. No more rain in pit lane.
Just run on these wet, sorry, to the end.
Copy.
Track update.
How's this tyre?
Rear's going on the foot.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Okay,
I thought
that's
you
the
meant
checkered
you
flag.
sort of game streaming on it.
How are the tyres?
All right, Piastri, you know your tyres are gone, but it's end of session.
Okay
Calm
with
you
the
down.
fronts a bit.
Okay,
Calm you
understood.
down. So Charles only done 9 laps before crashing out, but he sets the fast time in practice. Not that it matters too much. Here we go then. So a little bit of a review of where we're at. We have track acclimatization, 61% for Lando, 62% for Oscar. We've put on that new rear wing, which we should have done on the first practice. So that's caused us to lose a bit of car part knowledge down to 88%. But happy with the setup for a sprint, 84%. So both drivers go into the sprint race and full race with a driver preparation of 79%. And there you see it. Both Oscar and Lando driver preparation of 79%, sorry, as we head into the sprint race, which we will do on Friday's
Welcome back as
stream.
the drivers.
Before I do that, let me save this. Can I put the parts on and then save it? Because I know full well I will forget. Don't know if I can save on this screen though. It's just do engine, yeah. Couldn't get a code for streamers, so I did it on CNET for 10. Oh, you was getting. I'm confused. I'm confused. So solely you're streaming on TikTok or multi-streaming? Can I then save, or does it not let me? It does. Oh, thank God. Right, so let me just double check that we've got everything on there. Yeah. 651.43, 58.54.45. Cool. So we are going to leave it there for today's stream. So we've got through practice and qualifying. So just a recap of qualifying. Lando will start the sprint race in 11th. Oscar in 15th, but not too far off Lando, only a 10th and a half back. So pretty happy with that. And then, yeah, when we come back on Friday, we've got the sprint and race. So sort of a double header and both set to be in heavy rain. So hopefully some changing conditions in there. And that might give us a chance to sneak in some more points and maybe do something a little bit different with Oscar. So, yeah, we'll be back on Friday.